Okay, good afternoon. I'm doing this video of my 2003 E46 M3 Coupe with DINAN modifications. So I bought this car completely stock about 5 years ago, and the car was, all the modifications have been done by me. The car has been completely also, I would say, refurbished, serviced, and runs beautifully. Everything that I'm mentioning, there's some sort of documentation and more details in the description. If you don't want to hear me talk, then just mute the video, or if you want to learn everything that I know about this car and what I've done, keep listening. So first of all, the car was born with an SMG. It is now a 6-speed manual. It's been that way for about 5 years. All OEM parts were used. No expense was spared. You can read the description for more information. What drew me to this car is that the options are very limited. It's a slick top, as you can see, without the sunroof. It's got manual seats. It's got the smaller 18-inch wheels. HK sound, xenon lights, leather interior. That's it. Does not have heated seats. It does not have a CD changer. It does not have navigation. Doesn't have really anything else. It's got the parking sensors too. So anyway, so I'll try to go through everything I know about this car in this video and everything I've done that I can recall. It has a full service history from literally when it was new. It's originally from California, and I'm in Florida. I don't believe it's been registered anywhere else. As far as I know, it's been garage kept its entire life, and I'll show you some indicators of that shortly. And you know, I'm a private guy, small business owner, collector, big M3 guy. I've been around since the 90s. That's my E30 in the back there. I've sold an E36 on Bring a Trailer, and I've had probably 12 M3s, anything from E30 up to E92. So yeah, so with that said, I'll get started here, and I'll show you anything. If there's anything that's wrong, you don't see, that isn't clear, whatever the case may be, just please feel free to send me a message. Whatever you need to know, I'd be happy to tell you. My goal here is to be your eyes, and I want whoever gets this car to be incredibly satisfied with it. So that's that. Okay, so let's start at the front of the car. So I had the front bumper painted. It looks great. It was done 5 years ago. I'm sure under close scrutiny, you might find something. When I got the car, it was just kind of full of like dead bugs that just kind of got caked into there, I guess. And obviously some rock chips. There was also some rock chips on the hood, but I did not paint the hood. I wanted to avoid, and this goes throughout the whole car, I wanted to avoid painting the metal parts of the car, okay? So that's why I just did the bumper. Like I said, it looks great. The fog lights match, the fog light bulbs are upgraded to match the xenon lights. The xenon lights are completely stock color, but they've been refurbished with all new OEM parts. I forget the brand, but whatever they are. The black grills are OEM BMW grills. I just painted them gloss black. Bought the chrome ones, got them painted gloss black. And that's pretty much anything that you see that's black on this car that's supposed to be chrome. It's not aftermarket, not Chinese parts, not eBay parts. They're OEM BMW parts. So that's the front. And if you get close, you're gonna see some stuff on the hood that's not perfect, because again, this car has 121,000 miles on it. So consider that. You've got like a burn here that it looks like it might be from like something acidic sat on there. That was there when I got it. And if you look closely, there are some rock chips on the hood, and we've touched in just barely some of them 5 years ago, 4 years ago. All this stuff that I'm talking about right now was done years ago when I got it, and this is how it is now. So I've had the car polished, I've had it waxed, detailed, all that stuff regularly. That's just how I do things. But again, under close scrutiny, I'm sure you'll find some chips. The windshield glass is, as far as I know, original to the car, and I say that because it still has the original BMW stickers up here at the top, and obviously the BMW stamp for the glass. But again, if this glass was replaced, these wouldn't be here. But it has some pitting on it, some chips. There are no cracks. It's in incredible condition for its age. Even the liner around it is in great condition. You know, in my possession, it's always been in a climate controlled environment. I live in Florida, but this warehouse is 75 degrees all the time. This trim is in great shape. I did replace this. This is relatively new. I probably did the windshield wipers at some point as well. But all the trim on the car is in great shape except one area, which we'll cover shortly. As I had mentioned, the wheels are the original 18-inch wheels. They're staggered. They're in perfect condition, right? When I got the car, they were in great condition. I got refinished whatever wasn't perfect and made them, you know, completely clean with no rash. As I had mentioned, the side gills are original chrome grills, but they've been painted gloss black. I changed the side marker and the corner lights to amber. The clear ones are included, but I used OEM amber lights. So again, no cheap parts. There are no cheap parts on this car at all. The rear bumper I also had painted, okay? I didn't paint the trunk or anything like that. I just painted the rear bumper. And it's also a new bumper cover, right? I originally was just gonna refinish the original ones. It wasn't bad, but it just had some rash on it, and rather than fix it with any sort of Bondo or anything, we just got a new plastic cover from BMW. And of course, everything I'm talking about comes with receipts, paperwork for the car. The car has some excellent DINAN modifications on it. Starting with the rear exhaust, sounds great. I put the rasp pipe on to get rid of that rasp in the exhaust. It's purely preference. In my opinion, it makes it sound much better, cleaner. It gets rid of that rattly can sound that these make when they're stock. And it doesn't restrict any sort of horsepower or gains. So again, that is on this car, and I will do a cold start video to show that. The DINAN badge on the back is an original DINAN badge. It was obviously chrome, and now it's been painted gloss black. The BMW sign on the back also has gloss black trim around it, if you notice that. That is an original part that I also ordered online that way. The M3 emblem is a gloss black emblem. Let's see here. Back glass is in great shape. Again, there are no major scratches or dents on this car. Like I said, when you get close, you're gonna find stuff. Like there's something right there. I'm trying to find everything that I can possibly see. I saw one earlier. Again, it's nitpicky, but you know, you're probably, my best description is you're probably thinking you're looking at a 40 or 50,000 mile car, just because, you know, it's been so well taken care of, but in reality it has 121,000 miles on it. Let's see, I've driven the car, I want to say about 5,000 miles since I got it, which doesn't sound like a lot, but this car I built to drive. My daily driver only gets about 6,000 miles a year, so I don't honestly really drive a lot. So about 1,000 miles a year is about right for me on something like this. But this is the car. Let's see. Regarding the trim, again, like I said, it's all exceptionally clean. Everywhere that you look, right, it's in really great shape. In some areas it's brand new because I replaced it. Other areas it's not. I don't remember exactly the details, but again, all the paperwork is included. If I go over here, I'll show you where it's not okay, is like right here. There's some scratching here, and then this is worn out. That needs to be replaced. Window tint for Florida is legal. Don't know where you are, but you probably have to deal with that, taking it off or not. The window regulators, the most recent thing that I've done was the window regulators and the door locks on both sides. Both sides. They were completely refurbished. Whatever was needed to be replaced was replaced, and they work perfectly. Just, if I know whoever's listening to this is familiar with E46 coupes, and almost all of them have, you know, kind of door check issues, window problems, lining up, all that stuff. This one's right on point. So it's exactly how it was when they were new. I had one of these when they were new in 2001, and this is operates the same. So the inside of the car, I made some notes about the condition of the two areas of problem, which is one of them's right here with just some peeling of this trim. It's just like that on the other side, which I'll show you. And then the rear headliner, you can see it's sagging back there. I'm gonna get closer and just kind of show you that it's very minor, but it's there. The reason why I chose not to replace the headliner is because I would do Alcantara, but you know, from the factory it was just black cloth. I figure I'd leave that for the next owner. The steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara. It's got a square bottom and it's chubbier. Now that I kind of look at it, I don't like it as much as I did. I probably would have not done the square bottom, but I love the Alcantara and it being thicker because a lot of my other cars are newer and they're thicker. Kind of get used to that in Florida. Your hands get, you know, sweaty while you're driving, and that actually absorbs a pretty good amount. And I love the Alcantara. If I did it again, I probably wouldn't do the flat bottom. Anyway, the shift boot is done to match. The shifter has been refurbished with OEM parts. ZHP knob, it does not light up. The original knob lights up. This one does not. Interior, again, it's in excellent condition, and this is a very base car. I'm sure whoever's looking at this already notices that. Does not have heated seats. Manuals, has the manual seats. Basic CD player. Does not have a CD changer. It doesn't have the Harman Kardon sound. I mean, it's completely very base, which again is what drew me to the car. Doesn't even have home link. So, you know, any of that stuff is just not here. So again, I like this about it, and this is what drew me to buy it to begin with. All the seats, or excuse me, both seats are in very good condition for the mileage. This is the driver's side. You can look at the pictures that I've got posted. The back seat's in great shape for what it is. There's better pictures of it there. If I go to the other side, this seat's in great shape. You know, again, it's the wear shown, and these seats have never been dyed or anything like that I'm aware of. They're just, you know, the car was just always well kept. The floor mats are relatively new. I did replace those. I don't remember when.